So we're back, and the goal this session is modular machinery, and there's still the flipping hotbar. We need the chemical mixer, liquid processor, and eventually another thing that I don't care about. Chemical mixer is rope, coal coke, and dye. I'm pretty certain I've got plenty of dye. Is my frame rate dead again? Yes, it is. That's probably because in the break we started looking up the Belbin steamroll thing. Piss off. Just out of interest, so there's 9 rolls. The page is still loading because I have to mess around with priorities to get this streaming even at this kind of frame rate. And marble. And I've lost track of where I was going with that again. This is just the thing now. Well, sometime later during the stream it will actually load the page, so I'll be able to tell you about it then. Or just look it up yourself, save me the hassle. Anyway, at some point in this session we're going to need to smelt up a lot of modularium, because all 3 of them, there's 3 machines, each of them have a 3x3 footprint. 2 are 3 high, 1 is 2 high, so that's about 27 blocks each times 4. We're going to need several stacks of modularium. Mostly in the plate form, because I don't think there's anything that uses the ingot form. Nope, so we can send it all out. Do I have to make it as a... Well, we can cast this plate. So, what's it an ally of? 1 aluminium, 1 iron, 1 redstone. So if we get a stack of each, that will do for a start. Actually, how many stacks will 1 stack of each make? 2 stacks. So 1 stack of each will give you 2 stacks of things. So what's that? That's platinum. That's no good. Iron, aluminium. At least it's spelt right. None of this horrible American rubbish. We have aluminum, and we just lick the mic. That's no good. I don't even want to think about what sound that made. But we need you off, you out, and the table is going to be under there. So, and we want the plate cast because ingots are useless to us. At least modularium gears we can make out of plates, and let's see, iron, aluminium, redstone, and the other redstone can go away. So modularium will eventually need 3 lots of things, so we'll also grind up 1 piece of lapis as well outside in preparation, but it's a stick, coal coke, and a rope. Do I have the... no, but there will be hemp fibres outside for it. I did put them on... yes, I did put them all in a chest just now. And there's the jumping! I mentioned it last session, but jumping backwards is annoying. Lapis is more hemp grown. No, I ought to swap that out now. Plenty of hemp in there for rope. And yeah, now I have to climb over the top. Oh, we might have the Belbin rolls. Nope, it's slowing everything down, and now I've lost the Twitch dashboard. Oh well. Coal coke is downstairs. Yeah, just run over those to get it all done. Coal coke, you live over here. You're probably empty, you're not glitched as well, so that's all good. You're out, and reload, and we need more tanks. Always need more tanks. Do I have glass left over? I should have glass left over. But first I need to yoink you down and just stick you in the middle of the room, because I still have no idea how I'm going to organise this. Do I have glass in here? No. Bugger! Cocoa. Did I pick up cocoa? Yes. So I can assemble... That's a chest. So I can assemble... the Avengers. No, I can assemble... this... machine blueprint chemical mixer. And with you I need... a controller, 20 casing, fluid input, fluid output... and what's the last one? Energy hatch, probably? Energy input, yep. I mean, it's a nuisance that it actually registers it as unfamiliar items. This is still melting all the iron up. I'm still low on some metals, gold especially, but that's outside. Copper is okay, iron, gold and iron. That'll take a minute, we might as well get that whilst it's all melting down. Pipes, we don't want you to stay up, we want... It's about time. That looks as though I've already been down here for gold before. So let's just check the other corners in case that was for something else in this. No, on good authority, this is probably where the entrance to the gold is. Oh, that's right, because it didn't behave. Oh, I must have had the climbing gloves, no, the wild dog boots by then for... What is up here? Oh, lava, I would have used this as an initial lava, God, that was so long ago. As an initial lava source before I found the pit out back. You know, I'm not going to even be able to process this until all the modularium's done. But 2 stacks should be enough. It's not even going to be close. To enough, because it's going to be something stupid like 8 plates per machine, or at the very least 4 plates plus bits and pieces. So how do we get up here? Oh, a bit hungry. We're not going to do a shin. If we hold shift whilst we've got the climbing gloves on, and as long as we keep holding forwards, we can zoom straight back out. Nothing's going to spawn halfway up the shaft because that's not how spawning works. And with that goal done, we can take up the samples. And now these rocks, somewhere, some of these rocks are samples for something else. That's rocket free, I think it was one under here. Sample vanilla 4. That could be diamonds or emeralds under there, which would be very nice to get. Oh. And I can't eject that. I need to expand that. So another 8. So that's 4 grout crafts. No, it's not. It's 16 grout crafts because I need to do it by 4. 16. There won't be sand in here, but there might be gravel. Nope, there's no gravel. 5 of you away, and then we need to dig You can go away. No, gold won't live in here. Where's the other one which has all the unmelted? Here. I might have the crusher and arc furnace done before I end up with getting those done up. But first I need 16 sand. It's getting to the point where I'm not even caring enough about the waterfront anymore. That's going to be more than 16 and I'm now stuck a little. I've just realised that that looks almost like a giant hopper. In you go. Why am I coming out here? The millstone's out there. And that will make all the stuff I need. Okay. In. You know, I called this stream Modularity, but I get the feeling I'm not going to do any modular stuff. And I've missed a gold. In that case, I'm probably going to have to think of a better title. I've still got this steam wasting a bucket. Well, it's not really wasting a bucket. To complete the quest and get to age 4, I know I need 2 buckets of steam. And only 2 buckets of steam. And 2 buckets of naphtha. But that is backlogged on way more than 2 buckets, so I'll have plenty of steam for plenty of plastic. I could automate it. I don't really want to. But I still need this cleaning. Actually, if you took 6 blocks, you took 4 blocks. How have you split? Unless the iron... if that's just the last of the iron. It could start alloying properly. With just the extra layer, otherwise I'm going to have to break through the ceiling. And that will suck. And that means it should only be halfway through. Yeah, it's only halfway through. Hopefully we'll take that and start it processing, because at least... oh god, there's it's just potatoes, that's fine, there's only 5 left. So that's a chemical mixer. Once the grout's cooking, we'll do a bit more advancement up here. There's also a thing about, in the Yog series of this in Reddit, I've been telling them they should use celestial gateways for getting around. But then it's a case of pot kettle black, because I've not been using them either. Mind you, I've just made my own nether portal. I don't have to, I'm not relying on 1,000,000 miles away. Astral sorcery hotspot, even though it's not a nice sparkly one, it's good enough. Is basically right out the back. There's the swamp. That's the one thing I would need a celestial gateway for. But I don't think I need the swamp again anytime soon. And the Darklands, that's way up north as well. But the Abyssal Craft pedestal can spawn Darklands mobs. So if I really need them, I can just set that back up. And have Cthulhu send his tea party around. And the Belbin page is loaded now, so that's something really I should have got the information for between the sessions. Because I'd have to tab out and then it'd just be more or less a blank screen, so we'll try and get it back to Twitch's page. Let's see if there's anyone watching yet. It's probably not. Nope, there's no one. Yeah, but that's why the page isn't updating. But it's probably no one. because why would anyone watch this? And if you are watching, I am so sorry, you have nothing better to do. That will do 2 bricks, which will do the glass if I have any glass left, which I have some glass left. For once. What's a rest of glass in the middle and surround it, isn't it? Is this the right type? Seared glass. Seared glass, yeah. It was supposedly also... Oh, cannot store liquids, yes, they've updated it. There's 2 that can, and there's this one that can't. So once the rest of those are done, this is really the bottleneck now for modular machinery, because we need modular, and I could make the mezzanine. Actually, is there anywhere down here which would be good to have the modular machines? Let's see if they're free high. I can't really send a mezzanine this way though, unless I have a walkway across the centre and straight down the middle. That could work. Yeah, that would work quite nicely. Here we go, how much of this is left? 13 grout, 12 grout. That'll get me another 3 blocks at least. Sort of really the last house that I made, the one that got me into age 4 on my uranium, that's probably the best house for this. For a start, it has a roof. And having a roof's always a good start. We're also going to need to start lighting this up a bit better. 7. Oh, that's not good. You can sit there, that'll be fine. You are okay. So we will flatten this bit out for a floor. We will run... Are these level? Yes they are, so we can put a fence there. Nope. A border of some kind there. End it here and run it out this way. We can have another mezzanine on the other side. Well, this technically wouldn't be considered a mezzanine. Well, it could, because it opens out into this. Am I going to shock my head every time I pass this? If so, that's going to be incredibly annoying. Oh, but if I jump up... No, it's not running. Why aren't you running? Well, let's do... You have power. You have power. Oh, is this because it crosses a chunk boundary? This is going to be because it crosses a chunk boundary. This is kind of necessary to get any resources in any kind of acceptable speed. Now are you running? Yes, you're running. Now are you going to zap my face? No. But are you running? You're not running. You've got a ton of slag though, so we need to get you out. We probably have more than the stack of... We don't have iron. I'm going to need to get iron basically right away. Butter on you. Coal coke in. Are you draining? Yes, you're draining. You're probably empty. No, you're not doing anything. Oh, right, because you're full and you can't. Can't even do one? You should be able to do one. It was 500 per hour. God damn it. Damn everything. forgot I had that cake. 24, store you. One more tank will drain a little bit of the backlog. At least it should free up the system again to start making coal coke. Yes, it is. There must have been like 0.1 of a millibucket in there, but the game shouldn't be able to detect fractions of millibuckets. So if we run this through to there, I can then hollow out a new room behind there. I would have to floor it. I'll just keep running it anyway. And the remaining grout should have smelted in the next 20 seconds or so. So we have a partial walkway. If that's a T, going across there and get that mezzanine, that would work quite nice, quite nicely. Why do I have these connectors? I do not need these connectors. Those live outside. Why are they in my inventory still? Steam, I've still got bones I've got for some reason. We can dump those too. Sand, I could turn into more glass. I don't need more glass yet. 16, that must be stone it's doing, which means these are done, which means I can finally get more stuff smelting. And are you going to immediately fill up? Yeah, we need redstone in there, like, now. If you fill up entirely with this stuff, that is going to be annoying as all hell. Because as long as this stuff melts and joins the thing, are you absolutely full? Well, I can't tell because of the border. But as long as just one of these can smelt, if one of these can smelt, I can start siphoning off Modularity. Otherwise I have to cut it open, and that will just suck. Come on, come on. Fuck. It literally filled up exactly on aluminium. So this holds 2 stacks worth. How do I get it back here? You're an empty chest, aren't you? Yes, you are. Actually, if I cast... No, I can't cast out one block. Not without breaking the... Oh, you're not it. You are it. On the plus side, if I fall in there, it shouldn't create blood. But that is literally chock full. So 16 more sand, 16 more clay. And where's the gravel? There's the gravel. Why is it that I'm always mousing over the thing I'm looking for when I'm looking for it? Shovel, 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 there's shovel. Is there sand in there? No. But these little stars in the bottom should do. God, look how pot Mountain River's becoming. Still the blaze spawner? Yep. I wonder if that's just not spinning because of render distances. these little odd gaps again. So 16, that'll be that. 16 more, we'll let that work. And it'll stop being a stubborn little piece of shit. Although I can now put the next layer's floor on. And I should have a decent amount of slate backlogged for it. I could convert this into slate tiling, which is the 2x2. Slate roof, but this isn't a roof, it's a... what was that extra recipe? Slate tile. I'm gonna make these two just to check it out. That would be nice. Still not sure about it. No, but I can't undo that. You know what, just for this one to try it out, I will make it all slate tile. Preferably at the right height. It will look better than my current floor, but I'm not sure I like it. I mean, all this could also be turned into bricks, but one thing I did learn is that for some reason my frame rate drops when I change it from raw chisel marble to basically any other chisel marble. It's probably because to have the subtype it needs to have some kind of metadata to tell the game what subtype it is. So I'll take these. Still don't know. I still don't know. Fuck it. If we get it all into tile, then at least we've got a comparison we can look up, look down. And where's the platinum wand? Oh, the light well's not going to work anymore there. But that was only meant to be temporary anyway. See, it looks good as a floor, but not necessarily good as a ceiling. And the thing is, with each of these, it's always going to... Actually, this does look pretty good. And they actually have a roof over the bed for once. So, light, yeah, that's all gone. And these don't need the cover anymore, because they're not going to be rained in. That's still a nuisance. Oh, I need one more slate to fix that up afterwards. Oh, and I used up the slate that's covered it already. That's gonna be a mess to clean up later. I am Grout. Yeah, you've just got 2 left, that's fine. Now, light well. Do I have a better tank? I have some... This can go up with the other things. Because this isn't going to suffer from rain. It is going to suffer from me falling off it though. That still needs to get swapped out for a collector crystal, but I can't really make a collector crystal right now. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Light well. But first we need something kind of like just to copper into, stand on it, and this is a bit too short. That's nutrition because we've eaten nothing but berries. Grain is low. Grain is low. How can I remedy that? I know that I've got plenty of wheat lying around. That can become flour, so it's not rice flour, it's not barley flour, it's regular. So what can we make with you? Flatbread. That makes decent grain in the grill. Although we'd have to make it into dough to be anything good. We can't use flatbread for anything, we can use dough. We can cook it into bread. And bread can be used into all sorts. For a little salt, that will be better than flatbread. What are you catching on microphone? You shouldn't be catching on anything. I've already taken the jumper collar down. So bread, that can be used for all sorts. I don't have protein. We had rat flesh somewhere. Ale what? Can toast be used? Toast or chocolate ham, but you see the thing. Oh wait, this does have. No, I'm not sure if it has PAMs, but it definitely has the cooking for blockheads. Unless PAMs comes later. I know age 4 has cooking for blockheads. Because I've got to figure out where a kitchen goes in this mess. 15, you're halfway. Chest, you can go away in there. Sand, you can also go away. But grain. Where's all the wheat and flour? Guess we're just going to settle for the flatbread. Well, more wheat, more wheat. Oh, I did have slime balls. I didn't have to go through all the hassle of wasting my cactus. Although, what else am I actually going to use cactus for? Nothing. More wheat in. That's the one we already checked. Is this? No. Here, no. Nope, oh, there's melons. I've got plenty of fruit. No. That'll do grain actually. And nothing there, so we'll mill the grain. Because we can, and eat this stuff. You're really delaying the Modularity plans. And also keep moving that microphone. Need 2 more glass. No, I don't, because these are only going to be temporary. No, they're not, because I'm going to move that later and expand it. So I might as well have the glass. 6 left, which means there's 1 more that fell into the chest whilst I was getting that out. I could always collect more basalt. Not basalt, slate. That would be a good use for the time. Just waiting for this stone thing. Of course, once we figure out what to do with the time, it's after the time we could have used the time. What is in there? Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, bugger. Now you're immediately going to fill up with redstone, or you're going to immediately turn bright orange. Orange electric. See, look, I literally did not need this layer. All you had to do was accept 1. Modularium, you get to the bottom. 32 ingots. By the time this melts, that should No, actually it won't. No, 32 ingots. How many buckets are you? 4 buckets, so you will empty out. I'm gonna have to wait. No, I'm not. But I am going to have to watch. And put the Modularity back at the bottom. And the headset's making my ears itch just a moment. Decent backlog? Yeah, it should melt by the time the next slot's ready. Modular machinery, we need a control. Oh, bagger. More circuit boards, more redstone alloy gears. Do I have 8 of these? No. Nickel, copper, gold, we've got plenty of. Iron, we got plenty of. Nickel, we've got. What have we got? That's very low on. Not tin, not lead, silver, we've got plenty. We've got plenty of stuff, so. We need 16 copper, 16 nickel, 32 redstone and 32 glowstone. See, this is what happens when you're not the Yogscast and you have basic maths abilities. Odds are, if I ever joined the Yogscast, I would have to have a lobotomy. You in, and you in. That should at the very least make Constantan before this runs out. Actually, how many things you got? You've probably got about 100 or so left. Has there been 40? No. You've had nearly a stack. I can't divide by 144. Well, I could, but I'm not tabbing out for a calculator. Some copper. Nickel's coming up. I wonder if there's a faster hopper that can do stacks at a time. Stick the Constantan at the bottom, because at least if that gets extracted. Because at least if the Constantan gets extracted as ingots, we can then put it back in straight away. Now it's also annoying that because the alloy recipe shows 1 tick to 1 tick for Constantan, can we press R on it? Yes, we can. Because it does 1 to 1, it'll only do that much every tick, whereas some other recipes, like, is Electrum one of them? It will do a whole ingot at a time. So, I need to watch the levels a sec and see if this is doing what I think it's doing. It's not doing it to any major thing. The cable is dragging along a zip, and it's going except a bit more ratchety, which is not particularly good, but it's kind of funny. Let's see, tools can go away. Do I have more slate hanging around in here? Yes, I do. Good God, you're getting everyone, aren't you, Slate? Just check that box and I'm still dancing away from it. Are you empty yet? No, good. Redstone ally, that can go to the bottom, and then Constantan, redstone, that's how good. Oh, 6 gems, so that'd be. How would we get dust back out? Would it cast as an ingot or as a gem? Let's have a look. Casting. Oh, it has to be a gem cast. I'm not going to get a gem cast anytime soon. Oh, I could aquamarine. It would use an aquamarine. And that just converts ore. And this can go back, and we can have modular machineries back. And we also need the wand out again for 4. Knowing my luck, I'm going to fall into there, but fortunately we have climbing gloves, which are what's the durability left on those? Yeah, still plenty. Really. We end up with 1 sticky out bit. We don't want the map up, but we do want the tools away, so that goes back twice. And it's casting this now, yes. We need at least. Machine casing is 8, so we need 12 plus 8. Which is which? We could have just right clicked. How did we get? Oh, that must have been something before when we did the what do we do? The excavation modifier. Oh, get back, otherwise it's going to be a nuisance. So we need you. As a casing, we need insulated glass because no, do we need insulated glass? Yes, we do, because we also need a copper plate. And was it 2 vacuum tubes or 1? 2 vacuum tubes and a copper plate. Copper. And I should still have 2 vacuum tubes left. That's not that, we don't want that. We want that. Circuit board, we got the gears, so that should be basically everything. Yep. Presumably it took a wire out of there. Modularity. Roll credits. And what do we need? We also need 20 casing, so that's 40 plates, another few bits. Oh, I've got 40 plates. And that should make... Okay, miscounted. I actually do need another fall immunity, damn it. Another 40. So we... Oh, of course it makes it in 2s. Well, we probably will need that for the part, so... Tiny energy... No, what is it? 2 fluid inputs, I think it. 2 fluid in, 1 fluid out, 1 energy in. Tiny fluid in, hopper metal barrels, that's iron. Oh boy. I'm low on iron. Well, no I'm not, I have to smelt it, but that's going to take a while. 4 stacks will do. Empty. Yep, so we'll take the plate out, ingot it. Because ingots we can use for everything, whereas, well, at least with the height of it, you can now do more at a time, so it's going to be a bit more economical on the lava. Gear mold. Get down. Where's the gear? That one. But I'm also going to need hoppers, so that's bronze gear, which I probably haven't got much bronze. Yep, it's, if I do have any, it's going to be in the alloy kiln, because for some reason I still make bronze in there. Even more strangely, I'm fairly certain I put in more than enough charcoal in there ages ago for it. So what was it? 2 fluid inputs. Which means I'm going to need 2 hoppers. A fluid output probably needs more hoppers. Yep. So I need 3 hoppers, which means I'm going to need more. Another thing. So what is it? 1 tin, 3 copper. Plenty of tin. So you know, let's just make a crap ton of tin. 21 and 7. That should be it. And because this is a weird aspect ratio, it doesn't seem to last properly, the amounts, we'll just have it do that. And coming out. Take all of that, that's probably going to be enough. Keep forgetting the way down is now here. And what do I need? I need 2 barrels. 4 barrels. So that is 6 metal. So that's 26 metal. That'll do. Plate mold, yep. And I'm going to need a bit more iron for the actual hoppers. 3 hoppers, that's 15 iron. One more. Let me pay for chests. Yeah, solid 5 will do, I can get more wood anywhere. Although I could use more wood, birch fence for down here. Oh, it could be fancy and use steel fence. Okay, I did not hit the wire. And that is, I'm still 4 damage immune. The boots. Do I have any sheet metal left? Yes, I do. That'll save a little bit of time. Why, you're not a machine. You're nature, you don't belong here. So is it 26 steel? No, iron sheet metal. It should be... that'll do for 1 in, 2 in. Then that should make 4 barrels. Yep. And I'm going to need to make at least 2 hoppers first. Which means you go in. I'm going to need 10 of these. No, 12 of these. plates, which I need 11 now. It's probably going to need to use some of these buckets as well. So, tiny fluid input, 4 Modularity plates. It's going to need at least 4 of you. Do I have control? Yes, I've got control, so energy input hatch. Yeah, that's going to need just some of that. Tiny fluid output, same. Look, it's a vanilla item, you know what a chest is, you dumb game. Okay, we need at least 2 more. 2. So, nope. 2 of you, 2 of you, and 2. Really? Oh, now you put 2 in there. 2 tiny fluid inputs. 1 fluid output. No, not you. And 1 energy, which means a vacuum tube. Copper into the thing. Do I have copper? No, I don't have copper. What's that? Copper, redstone, and glass. Redstone is upstairs. Of course, all the useful stuff I do is now downstairs. But all the stuff I need to do useless stuff downstairs is upstairs. Actually, baubles, is there a button to toggle the climbing glove? Not key, category, climb. No, climbing isn't a category. There's got to be a thing called Baubles Inventory Insert. That's the version that, well, I manually set that because I don't like it, but that's the version of the inventory that Lewis uses, the one which doesn't have the merge the chest button. Yeah, redstone. Wire thing for the copper. I need to swap that back afterwards. And that's electron wire. I'm going to need another 2 copper, aren't I? Because I need the LV wire. And now I think Twitch is bugged because it's just spamming "Welcome to the chat room" in the other window, as if anyone actually used that. Treated stick? No, you're a regular stick. You're useless. Now, does it need to be... No, not an input. Small? No, no, no. Energy input. Do you need to be covered? No, you don't. But you do need 4 iron plates. Conveniently, I have 4. I'm holding something. Ah, son of a bitch. What is it, 35 to 35? Yeah, 35 to 35, so we've got 5 minutes to get this set up and get the first modular quest done. Of course, if you're still watching, that's impressive enough in itself. Energy input. Is there an energy output? I get the feeling that there's not meant to be, that there aren't any modular generators. So what do I need? What have I got? Controller, 20 casing. Right, can I? No, I can't click on it. That's the energy one, isn't it? So where are we going to put you? I haven't dug out a space and there's only 4 minutes left. Just for the sake of testing and because we've got a HV, actually, if I have those... No. This area is divisible by 2. I'd need 4 machines to be able to work that. Oh, it's getting dark. We'll get the chemical mixer up. Is it chemical mixer? What is it? Yes, chemical mixer up. We'll get that first thing of propene. And then we'll call it a day. Output is on the top there, yep, so that will do very nicely to be brought here. Energy at the very back. No, not there. We want you on top of that which was formerly nature. Although, yeah, naphtha can come in that side, or the steam can come in that side. That's excellent. Next layer, we keep following it. Fluid in. That's not really convenient. Having an output going into the... Is a controller on that level too? Yes it is. No, we don't want that case where you want you. You're in, blueprint in, steam in. We'll come in, actually, if we bring steam in around the front instead, naphtha into this side. Do I have? Of course I put them away, and we've got 1 minute left. I was hoping to finish this and then spend the last minute or so of the episode mining slate. Insulated MV, MV wire, MV relay. I can set up a stick to make it nice. I've got 1 wire, bugger. If I relay there, remove you, rewire, that's not a wire, you to the relay, no, it did need you there, you to the relay, you to the... You know what, we don't need the pump jack running. Yet. And can you go to... Yes! And then if we get 1 more naphtha. Oh, no, we don't want you in the output, we want you in the input. And then we'll take 1 more bucket of steam, put you in here. Why are you in there? do I have? Ah, they're here. Propane and propane accessories, and it's probably processing the next one. We have 2 propenes. So, yep, we are very close to age 4. We've overrun by a minute. But we are now only 2 machines away. I just need to remember to put steam into this side. Do I have those pipes still? No, I don't. Steam into the front. Or do I? Yes, steam into the front. Diesel into this side. Naphtha into this side. And then we can bring the rest out this way to do things with. And I need to get out. I should probably fill in the holes that the yew trees have left. But otherwise that'll do for the end of the stream.